which does not kill me, can only make me stronger. For real. So I don't see why everybody feel as though they gotta tell me how to live my life, you know? Let me live, baby. Let me live.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for taking time to tune in with us today. As promised, we got another special edition. With that being said, welcome to episode 18, the second ladies panel, Hoecially Awkward, The Purge. I'll get to that in a minute. For all my new and old listeners out there, you can stream all previous episodes on Spreaker, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and iHeartRadio as well. Make sure you catch us on Drop Day every Tuesday at 12 noon, designed to make the rest of your workday go smooth. Now, if this is your first time joining us, I'd like to properly introduce myself. I'm your host, Mimi, or Mimi Some 100. You don't know, I am the habitual line stepper, voice of the voiceless, and supreme in all things unladylike. So today, I am joined by my favorite ladies, Miss Tamia Monee, the freckle freak, D. Roscoe, and Miss Tay is back with us as well. So, from a weekly disclaimer, if women using obscene sexual language offend you in any way, then this is definitely where you get off this ride. Thanks for tuning in. Please be blessed. Welcome back with y'all drunk asses.
Hey, it's your fault for having us drink for 2 whole hours.
Wait a minute.
Before we start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that I was the pistol holder in here that walked around making motherfuckers drink.
Did.
I didn't.
Who got a pistol?
Who stopped at the liquor store before they got here, Tamia?
I was asked to stop at the liquor store.
I didn't ask you that.
Whoa.
I had a bottle in the car.
I didn't ask you that. You volunteered.
Whoa. Tamia just slid me under the bus.
You said bring that pineapple shit.
It
was grapefruit.
Pineapple, though.
It was grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
You all on a whole nother spectrum.
I mean, grapefruit.
I went and got chicken.
Yeah.
So chicken and alcohol together.
I've never done that.
Me either.
I'm scared I might blind my fucking self. Like,
Yeah.
why do you need that? You have a whole fucking palm.
Citrus juice ain't no joke in your fucking eyeball. I've
You
been
ever
there.
got a rubbing alcohol in your eye?
Like
That's how I imagine.
I was, my nails are long, and I went to
Yeah, 'cause
peel
you
an
snort.
orange, and my thumb went in too far, and that motherfucker squirted in my eye. Now I've had shit squirted in my eye, obviously,
But
it
citrus,
did, but it didn't sting like
that's
that
a whole
motherfucking.
nother different level. That's death.
Don't be sitting there acting like you don't want to
like
talk.
you are.
I know.
Hey,
Hey.
girl, hey. You want to be the innocent one?
I'm
Right.
gonna need you to make sure that you swing that mic in front of you because you low.
Speaking to the mic.
Yeah, don't act like
A
that.
little
I'm just
closer.
a little tipsy
Hit your
right now, so I
forehead.
have to focus.
You gotta boom.
Oh, let it all
I
flow.
can't.
Okay, so certain things that I talk about, I know that Tay is not really going to be familiar with because this is actually a woman that does not have social media other than Snapchat.
It's an
I
alien.
don't even have Snapchat anymore.
You don't got Snapchat no more? I ain't been on there, so I ain't look.
No, I haven't been on there for like 7 months now.
Yeah,
She's an alien,
I ain't
y'all.
been on there.
She's like one of a kind.
Yeah.
You're special.
Yeah, so with her not having
Amazing.
social media, a lot of the time she's not kind of hip on the stories and the happenings that are going on. Like a few of the things that I will be discussing today. The very, very, very first one being, so I've been seeing a lot of posts as far as women talking about fighting the other woman on Facebook, even if that woman does not know that they are involved. I have a lot of people that are very, very firm on that. They feel like no matter what, they're whipping everybody ass involved, whether you knew or not, because they feel like you should know when somebody is involved. Now, I can tell you firsthand that that is definitely not always the case, because sometimes niggas is just, they gave too much freedom.
Whores. They're
I
just
done
whores.
did
Way too much freedom.
I done did it.
Hey, don't run up on me about your man, especially
Cause
if I
I
know about you. I don't want to
fucking
give you.
finna.
Y'all
Right.
heard
Like
the
that
new
too.
the new artist that Tio. See, I told you I'm
Tokyo
tipsy.
Jets?
Tokyo
Tokyo
Jets.
Jets.
Yes, I love her.
That's my jam.
I
No,
love
I'm
her
old.
and
I
her
don't know
and
who
her
that is.
approach
She's slick.
to
I like
things.
her
She's very
whole-
slick, bitch. Don't come at me like a woman. You can't put me in my place.
She
Put
said
your
you
nigga in
she
a
said
place.
you better split that nigga lip and
I'm
put
a
him
hoe,
out.
put that nigga out.
Shit. But if you knew about me,
Oh, you getting your
that's
ass.
a
Don't play
different
in my
type of
face.
disrespect. Don't play in
That's
my
different,
face.
but a lot of the
But
times,
otherwise, I'm at him.
yeah,
a lot of times niggas just hoes.
To me, period. The bitch, if she know about me, she gets it. But either way, the nigga's supposed to get it.
You get it.
It's like the nigga is never
let him
in the
slide.
and he always gets
This
out.
nigga get to sit back and watch the show and shit.
Right.
And then go home and get some ass
like
laid.
the bitches
I'm
fighting
gonna
over
shoot
him.
at you.
No.
There you go.
Going down these
Not
stairs.
in Roscoe's world. You call
We
my
both
baby daddy
going out.
right now and ask him.
I just-
But I do
All
feel
the
that
pressure.
I do feel
All
like
of it.
when a woman knows that they do need to get their asses whipped, because a lot of these hoes they're okay with it. They're okay with it. They know they'll sit
here's
down.
the
Yeah,
thing,
I'm fucking with this nigga. He
Yeah,
got this
he
bitch,
got this
but
bitch.
her
And here's
she
the
ain't this
ha-ha.
and she ain't that.
And that's what you just said, the ha-ha part.
Yep.
Like, okay, so you fucking somebody else, nigga, okay.
Because like I said, I've been there before.
Right, that's cool.
But
bitch,
taunting
you
the
be over
motherfucker is
there.
just a whole
Don't
nother
be
thing,
over
though.
here all like, yeah, bitch, I'm fucking your
Nah.
I'm beating your Don't play in my face like that.
See,
Exactly.
and I guess my thing
Don't
is,
play with me like that. I'll
as a
strangle you
woman,
straight
I
to death.
know how it is that, you know, you want answers and you feel like, well, I'm not going to get them from this line ass nigga. I don't have a problem answering questions and giving you that closure that you feel like you need. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a woman. I get it. As long as you come and be respectful and you don't be on no bullshit, whatever you ask, whatever you want to know, I will sit down and I will chop it up with you. But what you're not going to do is run up on me and think that shit gonna be sweet. Because you gonna have way more than your motherfucking heart broken, bitch. Your jaw will follow.
Your nose.
Your jaw will
Your left
follow.
pinky, bitch.
Whole arm.
Toe
Like,
might
don't
shut
be
off.
coming
Quit
out your
fucking
neck
playing
with that
me.
old woo rah rah shit,
Yeah,
trying to be
leave
tough.
that
Like
to
you will
yourself.
get your fucking feelings hurt.
Because fuck you and that nigga.
And him.
For real.
Both of you bitches can suck a dick and die at this moment.
Fuck you and that nigga. I'm just saying, like, don't run up on me like, bitch, you fucking my man. First of all, who is your man?
Who's your man? Which
I
one?
got hoes out here.
Right.
So which one of these hoes is yours?
Which
Because-
one of y'all?
Like
You know what I'm saying? Which
Which
one,
one
of these
needs to
hoes
be cut
belongs
off?
to you? Because I
Because
can
he
let him
fucking
go
up the
back with
rotation at this point.
you. Yeah, like, it ain't no
Sometimes I be wanting to say, bitch, you put him. He's a man. You think that he's? I
your
would
main
never ever
What
make
you
him my
say?
main nigga.
Right.
So you
That's
need a
your
whole.
main nigga? You need to go get
you need something else
main
done with
nigga.
yourself
He just
because
need to be a side
some
nigga.
niggas
You
ain't
damn near
main.
feel bad and want to donate one of your hoes to him and shit.
Like, girl, let me show you how to get fucked right, because he ain't doing it. That ain't what you want. let me put you up on the Lil John. Lil John off the east side.
Yeah, because if you run up
Then they
on
get
me
mad at
about
you
a
and start
nigga,
laughing. I'm
you're
like,
not gonna want dick no more.
No.
Like
See,
that
that's
ass
what I
whooping
was
is gonna traumatize you. Like you're not
gonna be
even gonna want to
wanting
look
me
that
next.
nigga in the face. So yeah,
Oh.
if you are listening, I want you to warn your friends, your family, or even if you have to take
allow my
heed yourself.
friends.
Like,
'Cause a
do
lot of
not
these
approach
bitches
me on that
just talk.
bullshit and think that it's gonna be sweet. Because
They
I ain't
talk
going.
tough all
This ain't
fucking
that.
day.
To
And
me,
but
a
you're
lit.
not really about that life.
And if you think you are, you're gonna run up on the right person and find out. That's what I
And
always
I'm
say.
still
You gonna-
smile and laugh after that shit and joke.
Don't
That's-
just
You see,
all my
to me, are
thing
not
is,
as sweet as I thought.
First of all, your
about
hands is
nothing
too
on
big.
earth,
They should know better anyway.
They should know. Like, bitch, I'm real nice and sweet, but
Y'all the fucking psycho ones. Y'all the ones with all the fucking mental
Y'all-
issues because
look,
y'all walk
y'all
around
psycho.
nice and smiling and fucking sunshine and Skittles and shit,
Shut
holding
up.
everything in. And then when y'all finally fucking snap, y'all deserve, like, y'all need the fucking chair. Yeah, bitch, I know.
But here's the thing,
Guns.
just
but
so
I know how to
we-
check myself though.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yes.
I'm
Do
happy
you?
I don't
Yes.
fall in these.
Do you?
categories.
Yes.
You didn't check yourself.
I did. I called you like, bitch.
You didn't check yourself. It was just removed before you could get to it. You didn't check
plan was
yourself.
in place.
Motherfuckers
Mama
are just
reason-
smart.
Mama checked me in between that.
But it wasn't you checking yourself. See, we
I
know
checked
you.
myself the next day because I scared
The
myself.
next day.
Bitch, I got permanent scars from that shit.
The next day. See, we could have been doing this, show.
I was
we
inebriated
could have
though, so
we could have been doing this pod via satellite and shit, having Tamia join us because you would have been in that.
From
Wait,
the feds.
yours would have been orange. I was fed, so
don't
mine
tell
was
my
green.
business though. I'm a good girl. I'm sweet little Tamia on Facebook. Tamia Monee.
First of all, if anybody followed you on Twitter, they already know that's a
I
lie.
almost spit my drink out. The lies you
Wait,
tell.
you spit
I'm
stuff?
out.
I don't know anything about this Tamia. I only know Tamia Monee.
Oh, she act like you. I'm gonna just put it that way. How y'all act like y'all smooth and y'all cool
We
Geminis and
are.
y'all whatever, but then when a motherfucker really make y'all
I'm
mad
very
and shit.
cool, very sweet.
Ooh, is this a dick pic?
I am too.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah,
never again. Never
Not the
mind.
thumb.
Nope.
Oh my God. Okay,
No,
so
man.
if you listen to last week's show, I let everybody know that we were going on a field trip. So this afternoon, we all went for a yoni steaming or a vaginal steaming. If you are
Pussy
not,
resurrection.
if you are not familiar with what that is,
Wait.
yoni or
Rejuvenation.
vaginal steam is done over a
the
pot
demons.
with steaming water and like different organic herbs, and it's said to gently but effectively cleanse, tone, and revitalize a woman's center. So it center your pussy cheek.
No exorcism.
But it's also to help your body heal, relax, detoxify, and all of that kind of stuff.
We
So
exercise the
Get rid
X's.
of. Yeah.
Yes, we exercise the X's.
yeah.
No more dick from the
Christmas
beyond.
past. Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like because we've done this,
We got new coochies.
the rest of my
Coochie,
It
who
feels
this?
that way.
I feel like the rest of my 2018 should go better now because all the cursed dick that I had before should like be
gone.
gone.
We have we have released our soul ties.
Yes.
Yes.
We no
Yes.
longer have
Yes.
any soul
All
ties.
y'all cut.
Your fingerprints are no
Over.
longer on our windows. Let's roll.
Why do I bring her here?
I feel.
Ooh,
Why do I bring her here?
you never heard that saying before? Like every man you have sex with, they leave their fingerprints on your window. We just got our windows steam clean. We good out here.
I feel
No,
like it too.
no streaks.
Like
No
I need to go.
It was with straight up
Release the crack. in
Clear.
it. That's how I feel.
It wasn't even with the knockoff windows.
She
It was
wants
with
to go
real
release the
windows.
crack.
I
Release
feel
the
like I
crack.
need to release
So
the
so it
crack
wasn't
in.
with window cleaner. It was actual Windex.
It was the real deal. That's all I'm saying.
Glass cleaner.
It was glass cleaner. It was great value. We ain't get no great value.
We ain't get
shit.
great
It was
value.
Windex.
Yeah, Windex.
Well, to tell you a little bit about where we went, we had the pleasure of going to the V Spot in Milwaukee. That is at 4634 West State Street. And the V Spot is operated by Kenyon. And honestly, for me, like, she is the greatest. Like, she was very, very, very friendly and welcoming. And I mean, she made us feel super comfortable. Like, she just sat down and chatted with us like she was an old high school buddy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
I like that she was very knowledgeable. And when I asked her, what made her want to do this and how did she come up with the idea, she didn't have a problem with giving that information, and she was really passionate
She
about
was
it.
excited that we asked her that question. That's when I was like, oh, okay. This is her passion. Like,
it got to a point where it's like she got so comfortable talking to us. She was like, let me get out of here so y'all can hang y'all time. But yeah, like, I mean, it made us feel like right at home. We walked in, we were greeted promptly, even though, one of us was late. Even though one of us was late.
One of us was late.
But,
It wasn't me. Not me.
But we came in,
Everybody say not me if you wasn't late. Not me.
Not me. But we signed our waivers and we was provided our instructions on how to disrobe, sit on the pussy potpourri pot. That's what I call it. I call it the pussy potpourri pot.
You get ass.
We
naked,
put
but
on
you can keep your socks on.
a shower curtain.
Yeah, it was a body
With arms.
Like you get
No,
ass
it was-
naked.
It was like
but
a
you
plastic
keep your socks
moo-moo.
on.
Remember the episode when Homer let himself get real, real fat and he had to wear the moo-moos and shit?
And then you
It was
put
like a
on
plastic
the shower
and you
curtain.
sweat everywhere under your titties.
It's a
Yeah,
shower
and
curtain.
you get
Yeah.
a little sweat.
I ain't get musty though.
Just say, it's a
No,
shower
you don't
curtain.
get musty unless you just a musty
musty
bitch.
motherfucker.
Yeah, if you musty, you're gonna be musty, but you get sweaty.
It
Yeah,
felt
but I mean,
good.
you sit on there and you let herbs do the do.
Shantae had spread her booty though, because
her booty.
Yeah, my booty was no. Mine's wasn't plugged up.
Nah,
It wasn't plugged up.
Her cheeks was cheeking.
Excuse me.
She got all them cheeks. She had to open it up.
Spread it.
No, everything is real. I'm not with the whole new fake
Nah, that's
thing that's
real
going
booty.
on.
Did
It's
you see
all
it jiggle?
it's all
It's
real.
booty.
I synced it.
Sorry
It's
to
real.
be looking at your booty, but I'm a freak.
It's
I
all
can't
real.
help
She's had this since she was a kid. It
Since
just
I-
got
yeah.
bigger.
It
since
just
she's
got
gotten
bigger.
older.
it. Hey,
But it's all real.
Booty. It ain't like.
It's ass.
But
you must
after
be a
I
great day
moved
beef.
it, still I didn't get the sensation that y'all were
But then
getting.
she
Yeah.
plugged her
So
up.
she had to plug it in. It wasn't plugged in. So
Yeah, 'cause
after
mine
it was
like,
plugged in, I had no problem.
It was like.
They couldn't
It was
see that.
like, I was like, oh, this is what they're feeling. Okay, all right, okay. I can do this.
I tilted my head and shit like,
I feel like I could do that.
Bent forward.
I could do that once a week. That needs to be our like every Sunday thing, our every Sunday ritual. That's what we should do. We should get it done every Sunday.
And that's
we're starting a new week.
Yeah. But that's definitely something that I would recommend for ladies to do if you do it by yourself or if you do it as a group like we did. I feel like it's it's a nice group thing. You feel comfortable. You talking to your girls while you're doing it. You know what I mean? And y'all having y'all little bonding moment. She gave us wine and shit. Yes. You know what I mean? But
there's
like now,
bitches love wine.
Yeah,
bitches love wine. Bitches love candles.
Yeah. There was only one thing I didn't like. Let's see if y'all can figure this out.
The post cleaning thing.
No.
What was it?
The fucking pet shit that was on.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
I didn't see any dogs.
A pet rescue mission.
As long as I didn't smell it, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, but she said that runs from
just on Sundays.
She said on Sundays, but she said from like 12 to 4. Yeah, so if you schedule like before or after that time, then you shouldn't have to run.
That's only if you're not pet lovers or you don't have me. If you know me, then you know I'm just. I don't.
Like, it's not her hours are from 9 a.m.
but you
to
can
9
hear them
p.m.
running around and but
I didn't hear none. I didn't see or hear.
I heard them hitting the door. It was like my baby was there though. Like I had a 4-year-old, so I felt like
you ain't got no fucking 4-year-old.
Bitch,
I feel like bad boys. Shit, fuck at least 30.
Y'all ain't gonna do Charles Lee Ray, okay?
Do the whole
but them boy.
Oh my god.
No, but like
if you seen Halloween, that's her baby right there.
That's what I
well, we do got people in here that haven't seen it, so we ain't gonna discuss it. But like I can tell you now, like I'm feeling like little uterine contractions, like not uncomfortable, but I do feel some shit, going on, and so I feel like it's working.
My bean is flicking.
The magical bean?
The magical bean is fucking flicking. Like,
mine is too. Now that I can say.
First of all, you've been horny for like 7.5 weeks, so your shit just
worse. Like
then
I'm clenching this shit trying to cross my legs.
Wait. So is it like popcorn?
I think that might have something to do with it too.
You know how like when you add heat to a popcorn kernel and to get to jumping and shit, is that how you feel?
Yes.
Jumping like a disco.
Y'all ever seen a dog rubbing across the floor? That's how I feel right now.
Oh my gosh.
Please don't do that.
I don't know.
I already been crossing my legs. Like, I've been drinking wine. I'm like,
after I left, I felt my uterus contracting. So there is a warning. Like there are certain things that you should know before going. One,
like no pregnancy
or implant.
What's the implant?
When they get it in the arm.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I only saw
IUD. Telling the young girl after us that came.
I heard her say because she was saying the same thing to Denise about shifting.
Right. Yeah, so if you have an IUD, it is a possibility that it will shift, and now I understand why, because your uterus does
yours was already shifted, so it might be in.
Got that thing like noose. Got that thing like noose.
4 empty pots. So 2 empty pots.
What?
2 full.
What? Who got empty pot? You're so nasty.
Mine was empty.
Yeah, whatever.
Tamika's.
Yeah, because
I told you because I knew what we was doing today.
She swallowed, so there was only 2 more pots.
Yeah.
Mine wasn't empty.
You just gonna own yours.
Wait. So you steamed away the old dick and then steamed away the new, like?
Yes.
Yeah.
I need
Good
to
job.
clean
Good
my
job.
big demons. Told you.
I wanted to make sure that it really worked.
So technically,
so you have to sometimes
those unborn kids had like a sauna.
That takes up to 2 to 3 days to really for everything to come out. So if you could just see that it's all just, you know what I'm saying? You know it works.
It's the exorcism.
So I can say it works.
It's a coochie exorcism for sure.
Well, it's definitely a lot of health benefits to it. Like me, I have PCOS, so I have like irregular cycles and ovulation, and that causes so that causes like fertility problems because I'm not ovulating on a regular basis because I'm not having regular menstrual cycles. But that's definitely something that they recommend for people with that who suffers from like uterine and ovarian cysts and things like that. So I definitely encourage women to go ahead and try that. Actually, Tay is both a fighter and survivor of ovarian cancer.
Ow.
Woo woo.
Yeah. So she just recently hosted an event, so I'm gonna put her on the spot and let her talk about the cause of it and the benefits and everything of being aware of.
I just recently hosted an ovarian cancer awareness event. It was called Teology. We were just talking about the symptoms and side effects of ovarian cancer, and the importance, especially for our culture, African American women, young women, older women, just to be more aware of what is going on in your reproductive area. Basically, the thing that caused me to want to do it is just the knowledge that out of every 5 women that will be diagnosed with ovarian cancer, only 1 will survive. And I thought that was, and it increases when it's women of color, because it just seems that we don't have a sense of urgency to get the information, but it's really important. So at my event, I actually did have another young lady who does the vaginal steaming. She came to the event and she spoke about the benefits of it as well. And I feel like it's really a good thing to do, just to be more mindful of your vagina and your ovaries, your uterus, and your fallopian tubes, and just making sure that everything is functioning correctly. The reason that the survival rate isn't high is because the average woman that'll find out that she is diagnosed with ovarian cancer, she will be at the 4th stage, which is where I was at. And that's just because it mimics the same symptoms and side effects as a period, bloating, or I just ate the wrong thing, or I'm just backed up, and it's overlooked. So if you are keeping up with your vaginal area, you go in and get your yearly pap smears, which I learned at my event. I had a OBGYN come in, and majority of everyone who was at the event was like, hey, I haven't had one of those in a while. So that's really important.
So here's the thing, though, that you say that, because now, like,
they changed it.
They changed it to every 3 years.
Yeah, if it's not abnormal, it's every 3 now for me.
Because I was having abnormal pap at first, and they did the colas, whatever, when they take pieces of your
colonoscopy. I mean, no, it's not.
No, it's not a colonoscopy.
You know what I'm talking about.
I had a cryosurgery. They froze mine. It's a biopsy.
It's a biopsy.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's a biopsy. They take pieces of your.
It's an actual term for it too, and I can't.
Yeah.
Well, so that was something that she did.
No, that's for your
colposcopy.
No, colonoscopy. Colposcopy.
Colposcopy. It's something like that.
I've been drinking.
But as I stated, I had an OBGYN there. I'm not the OBGYN, so I don't know the medical terminology, but she was there and she got it right. So that was something that she did touch on too, the year thing, and every other year.
Yeah, right. Colposcopy.
So you get a pap smear, but you should still get yearly. You should get a wellness check every year.
Oh, I do that.
And they'll just ask you. It's more one of those things that you're preparing yourself to be asked certain questions, and it causes you to think about, dang, is this right? Have I been? Even something as simple as irregular bowel movements.
Yeah, that too. That's
your bowel movements. Like that was one major thing with me. Because of the tumors that I had, they would cut off the intestines, so it wasn't able to move your bowel.
Make me paranoid.
So
I'm about to go to the doctor next week.
But if you change your eating,
I need to do that.
Yeah.
But I make them test me for everything.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Like,
and
I'm having issues. No, you're going to go in and fucking.
Another thing is what I would like to see happen with the ovarian cancer movement is kind of similar to the breast cancer thing. Before it was this big thing about breast cancer. It started off with one woman, and she wanted this to be known and out there. And so my desire is for the ovarian cancer, like September is Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month. I want to see teal in September everywhere. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to get to, because I feel like one way that you can find out about ovarian cancer is through a CT scan. But a CT scan is not
won't
regular. They won't just give it to you.
It's too expensive.
And so before they started the mammograms and stuff, you couldn't just get it. So what I would like to see is a movement to happen to where that is something that hey, we have tried everything. I'm pretty sure we are 100% sure that I was dealing with ovarian cancer 2 years before I was officially diagnosed. And so what I would like to do is see that change. And that
Definitely.
you have to bring awareness to why this is important to have this done. I still have to go back and forth with my doctor about getting it checked now with a CT scan or whatever. So that was something. So I definitely think the vaginal steam is really good to do. And just help you to be more mindful of your vagina.
Well, that's like with me, having the issues that I was having. I've been having problems with absent periods and just all of this stuff for a very long time. And I've been complaining to my gynecologist, and he's a guy, they don't listen. And it got to a point where a couple of months ago, I had to talk to my primary doctor, and I'm like, look, I said, I know that, you're not an OBGYN. I said, but as a woman, I feel like me talking to you, you're going to take it more seriously. I said, but I've been complaining about, pain and stuff. I said, my period's not coming. I'm having, one, maybe twice a year, if that. Like, there is something going on. I'm like, my hair is falling out. I'm having, problems with weight gain and just all of these different things. I said, and I tell him this, and his fix is, we'll start you on birth control. So his thing is always put me on a pill. No ultrasound, no nothing. So when I finally talked to my primary about it, she was like, well, when is the last time you even had I said, I haven't had an ultrasound since I was pregnant with my second daughter. She just turned 9. She was like, oh no. So she, wrote everything up and sent me for an ultrasound, and boom, what do you see? You got all of these little, follicles and everything on my ovaries and shit. They're like, PCOS? I'm like, I know. I've been telling this nigga that I've been having all of these issues for the longest, and we know how looking on Google can make you feel like you're dying. Because no matter what you type in, the symptom is, oh, I only got three weeks to live. But it was too much going on with my body that I know isn't normal, and for me to continuously express that to him and he not taking no action, you know what I mean, that was hard for me.
That was something else we touched on at the event as well, with the OBGYN and even with myself. The first time I had a surgery for tumor removal, the OBGYN told me that the tumor was benign. And then a year later, when I had the same symptoms and I went to the emergency room, they hadn't taken the tumor that was there at the time. They went off of the records from the previous surgery and let me know that, oh, the cancer has come back. Wait, time out. Because there wasn't cancer. The doctor said that it was benign. Oh, no, it was malignant. So one thing that we talked about at the event is being a patient, especially as a woman, you are with your body every day, 365 days.
They definitely say that though about black women, how we end up having more mortality issues in healthcare because they don't take care of us. They don't fuck with us,
and we don't understand our rights. So that's something else. Mind you, I am going to be hosting another one of these events in May for World Cancer Month. So definitely be doing it again, and I know all y'all will be there this time. But we talked about that. Advocating for yourself. You are your best advocate. Mm-hmm. I switched my doctor. Nope. She don't understand what I'm saying. Once I learned that, like, I have to be in control of my care. And I can tell you what feels authentic to me, what type of bedside manner I want from a healthcare professional. So we definitely talked about that. And the OBGYN that was there, she said it, like, if you're not feeling somebody, what they're telling you, they're not taking you serious, then immediately you can say that's not the doctor for me, and you want to get someone who is going to listen to you because you know your body and you know when it's not right, and that doctor should that's what you're there for. You're supposed to be here to make sure that what I'm saying, check it all, run every test that you can. That's your job.
Doctors have God complexes. They think
they know everything.
Bitch, you gonna listen to me.
Yeah.
Is what you're gonna do, or you're gonna get swung off on, because ain't nobody. You're not gonna be playing. Sorry.
Before she continues, I just want her to know, because she always like, why everybody always thinking? Why everybody?
I don't want to fight, but I will fight you if you don't listen to me.
Why her doctor wouldn't want to give her the proper
diagnosis.
No, for
if
real.
I tell her that she has, she's probably gonna knock me out. So I'm just not saying anything.
But see, my doctor is a black woman. First of all. She's a family practice doctor, so she does everything for me, and whatever she can't do for me, she sends me to wherever I need to be. But when I say she listens to me, she listens. Like, if I say this is my issue and I think this is what's wrong, she's going to make sure that she tests me for that if it's within reason. If I go in there and be like, oh, I think I'm having a heart attack, and she'd be like, why? I keep burping. She's going to be like, get out of my face. But, if I'm like seriously having some issues, she's going to listen to me. She's going to make sure I get whatever I need to make sure I'm healthy. And that's why I like my doctor. Hey, Dr. Maya.
I miss mine. She moved to Texas. Dr. Yvette Kincaid.
Yeah. And then Dr. Hill, she just moved to South Carolina, so I miss her too. But my oncologist, that's a lot of people don't know that either. So the OBGYN can let you know that they see cysts or that they see a tumor, but an oncologist is who deals with you when you have cancer. So my oncologist, I love her. She's her name is Erin Bishop. She's at Freighter, and she is the bomb. She is the white woman, but she got some black in her, something somewhere, because she don't play no games. But what I love about her, I did my first regimen of chemo. So a lot of people don't know that chemo goes on cycles. So your cycles, most of the time, they're 6 weeks, and then the regimen will be however many cycles. So my first round of chemo was 4 6-week regimen. That was the cycle. So it was 4 months with 6 weeks regimens, and the first cycle did not work. Actually, while I was doing the chemo, the tumors were still growing. That was the first time I seen a doctor say, it wasn't within my reach. I couldn't, my insurance wouldn't let me get a second opinion from somewhere else. She was like, we're not going to do anything else. I want a second opinion, and I'll do whatever it is I have to do to get that second opinion. So I was down with her for that. She goes on my boat. What you want to do? How you want to do this? And I love that about her. So it makes me trust her. So you also want to get someone who you can trust, who really cares about you, and what is going on with you, and they want you to win. It's not about them. It's you, like you said, the God complex. It's not a God complex. This is their passion. This is what they want to do. They only feel good.
They got into it to save lives.
Yeah. So I would definitely say, if you have been diagnosed with, I don't have social media, but if you listen to this and you have social media, and you are friends with either Tamia, Denise, or Mimi, I'm definitely open and willing. I have taken the training to do mentorship for ovarian cancer. I'm not in remission. I'm still fighting. I do an oral chemo regimen right now, but I am willing to talk to anyone who is going through it. I am even willing to, if they just told you that you had to start treatment or something, I'm even willing to go with you to your first treatments. I understand how that could feel, to just feel like you by yourself and have these. My regimens were 8 to 10 hours every day, 5 days a week. My weekends consisted of 4 to 6 hours of just getting fluids and magnesium and potassium, and if not, being hospitalized for neutropenic fevers. So that was how I spent my life for the last 2 years. Well, I've been, not the last 2 years, but the 2 years prior to this past year. And it's not something you want to do by yourself at all.
And it's hard because a lot of the people around you have full-time jobs. Mm-hmm. So it's like, and I mean, that's even with me, like, knowing that she was going through that and wanting to be there, but it's like I couldn't because during the time of day, and it's like I didn't have that time to be able to take off and be there.
Well, at least she was there for me when my vagina turned into like this big ass, like,
she made me look. I was so mad at her. I wanted to kick her in
this surgery. I had like 7 tumors, and it was an emergency surgery. So this was after the chemo wasn't working, and so I had all of this fluid that was backed up. So when I got out the hospital, when I was in my room and I woke up, Tamia, I had the fat, niggas say fat cat. I had the fattest vagina. Oh my God. It was just there. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God.
That's bitch, if you don't put that line up and give me look at my face.
What part did you say? It was warm.
Look at this.
I got fat bitch pussy.
I was like, this is
best
too much.
Pussy ever. Fat bitch pussy.
And she would not, and when I say she would not leave me alone, y'all, I mean, she would not leave.
Imagine
she was like, just
waking
look.
Up. And,
to me,
and
look,
and it's just,
no, just
it's
look,
just there.
just look,
It's
just
just
look
there, like.
You need to
Just
answer.
stamp it, like.
No, it's like okay, perfect. So
she saw it. So I'm not over exaggerating. She saw it.
Now I'm not saying that her vagina was like Kylie Jenner thin, but I'm just saying you see how Kylie Jenner before lips and then her after lips after she got them motherfuckers pumped up.
Man, that's wasn't nothing on that.
And then she just kept like, I'm sitting there like, dog, can you please pull your gown down? She's like, no, just look.
I was just see the fat bitch pussy.
Witness this.
Yes.
It was warm.
You see what I see? So you see what I see?
You thought they did something to the lips, put some implants in
Man.
Like it's going down.
My doctor came the next day. I was like, do you see? She was like, yeah, it's just a lot of fluid, but we got a diet for that. That's why I wanted to get into the health. I learned protein does a lot. So what it was fluid that was backed up. So protein helped the fluid to come out. So that's what it was. But
okay. So if protein helps with fluid, then swallowing nut helps with water retention.
Ooh, you should
Boom.
be slim then.
Gems.
Mimi, you should be real slim then.
You need a big dick.
No, because this ain't fucking water retention then. It's just fat shit.
Right.
The chicken we just ate.
But yeah, back to the serious thing though. If there is anyone listening and you are friends with either one of these ladies, and you do feel like you by yourself, or you feel like no one understands, or you're surrounded by people you just been diagnosed with cancer, and then everybody who walks around wants to tell you about everybody they know who died, they can never find a survival story. I'll definitely be willing. You can get my information through one of them to support you, help you in the best way I can. If I can't get you the right resources.
All right. Yeah. Well, I definitely thank you for that. And again, if you need any,
we survivors around here.
Absolutely.
Okay, I feel
so now we got to get Tamia to print some shirts. Like,
I can't say I'm a survivor.
We gonna have Tom edit that in. Well, okay. So since we already talking about coochie, now I know a lot of women swear about waxing a cat, but I can't bring myself to do it.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Okay, look.
It hurts.
When I think,
but the aftermath is worth it.
First shock hurts. After that, it's like, oh, okay. It's that first pull. But I've only done hard wax. I've never done a strip, so I can't tell you about that constant pull.
Well, you just strong, because every time, I don't care. It was the first one, ow, the second one, ow, and the third one.
Went numb.
Surprisingly,
that first pull, I was like, oh.
Surprisingly, right here.
See, I feel like, what was that scary movie when he pulled her shit and the lips was stuck on the fucking paper?
See, that part actually don't really hurt, though.
That part don't hurt.
That don't hurt. The booty don't hurt. That's what I was just gonna say. The butt part doesn't hurt. Neither does it by the. It's the bikini line. Yep, that hurts.
That skin is real thin too, though.
Yeah.
It's real sensitive. But no,
But
like,
they tell you to take an ibuprofen before you come.
nigga, I'm taking
They
the
didn't
fucking
tell me
muscle
that part.
relaxer.
They told me.
I'm taking a muscle relaxer. Fuck them. No, but like, because when I think of getting waxed, I instantly think of like back in the days, you know, before I was like mature enough to use tampons, like in those maxi pad days when a pube would get stuck on an adhesive and tug that motherfucker.
Bitch, you had a wolf pussy.
I did, because I wasn't shaving back then. I told her I was, you know, I was younger. And
I still didn't want that hair back then. I wasn't even fucking, but I still didn't want all that fucking hair down.
See,
I never liked it. I was always trying to find ways to get rid of it.
It's
scissors.
but I told y'all that story. Like for me, I was scared of shaving the lip. Like I was so scared that I was gonna cut it. But I was I was doing around the bikini line, but my lips were still hairy. I told y'all that I was doing it backwards. I didn't know how that worked. So
niggas don't care. They still eating hairy coochies. Older niggas now still like hairy pussies. They don't like bald coochie.
yeah.
They be like, ugh, they look like a little girl.
Yeah, and I'll be like, look, this ain't for you though.
I'm
I'm like, this ain't for you though. This is because, you know, I don't
if I
like
go
that.
bald, it's for me, not you,
Right.
her, or him.
But yeah, I really,
Disclaimer.
like I feel like the moment they tug that
Just had to
motherfucker,
throw
like
that
my
one
heart
in.
go stop, breath go stop, like nigga life will stop. I can't like volunteer.
You'll be all right.
No,
It's
I'm
just
not
gonna be,
ready.
It's just gonna be oh shit. Then you'll be alright.
See, my pain tolerance is weird. Like I can take a lot of shit. Like nigga, I can take a lot.
If I can take it,
Except
If I can take it, you can
bitch, I ain't a strong ass man like you.
you are though, nigga.
I'm not.
I'm not a strong ass man, and if I could take it, you can take it.
You can take that.
You'll
shit.
be alright.
It's just it be your
What's
nerves.
You know our whole lives.
It be
Until
your nerves
now,
making you scared.
whatever happened to, we had to pick the cycle. Who is it gonna happen to first?
Just imagine, like you got your pussy up in front of this white.
Look, I don't
Hey,
get
did y'all
I don't
catch
get
that?
action
Just
on a
imagine-
regular enough basis to want my shit that
You got your
smooth.
bitch.
She done with the front. She be like, turn around. You be like,
Bend
wait
it over,
a
bend it over,
minute.
bend it over, bend it over. Hey.
Wait a minute. You gotta turn around.
You
on
gon-
all
you was
fours,
just
and
gonna
she
take
snatch
it.
that part.
See if
She did that to me. She just had me
if
turn
I
to the
were-
side
She made me
and-
turn around.
if I were to
was
get
trying
waxed,
to
I feel like
fit
I would
in.
have to take vacation days.
That's
I
what
was
she was
thick
trying to
then,
do.
though. I was strapped then. She's like, turn around. So I had to hold my cheeks open, and she snatched.
She just wanted to see it.
She wanted to see that hairy asshole one more time.
And you know she Mexican, and you know how hairy
Fuck
Mexicans
y'all. I'm
be.
hairy as fuck. 12 hours later, my shit back. Like, dog, I just shaved this cactus
See?
and shit.
We was just talking about that before they turned the mics on about the shaving, like how it's a fucking job. Like
It is.
you got to do it every damn day.
Every day.
We can't just take a shower and enjoy our showers. We have to exfoliate before, then we shave, then we have to moisturize and do it again. It's just never ending.
Yeah,
Never
man, I ain't
ending.
got no time for
Niggas just get to go in and
Hey, bae, you go catch
Hairy
the
ass
stubble, bro.
balls and shit. Like, you gonna get the cactus see coochie.
like, mother, could you take some
Sorry.
scissors to your underarm sometimes? Just the scissors. Just no.
So now,
I hope so.
well, now I
You
feel
already
like
cakes.
I'm like, well, yeah. Remember when you was down there motorboating and shit with your beard? Now you know how that shit feel. I don't like that shit. I do not like that shit. I've talked about that before though. Like, motherfucker, like, don't motorboat the pussy, fellas. Please don't.
Please don't.
Please don't.
That shit does not feel good.
No, I mean they
No.
just, you know how like,
Your rough ass beard.
you know how when a pit bull grabs something and shake.
Shape like
Yeah, don't do that in the pussy.
my
Don't do that.
clit is just as sensitive as your hairy ass ball.
I feel like dudes don't be understanding
They don't
that
know
too.
that
like
shit.
it's very sensitive.
Like,
down
bruh,
there.
calm
What the-
down.
Yeah,
That shit hurt.
slow down.
Be gentle.
Okay,
And I think niggas need a lesson too. Like, you know how we give
a lesson,
our
just
daughter.
one.
Well, okay, they need several lessons, but with the vagina, it's like a constant thing. Like, we are taught, you go when you wipe
wipe from to
to
back.
back.
Front.
Niggas be trying to do like, no, that's not it,
cannot go
motherfucker.
from booty to
You
coochie.
can't do that.
I'm sorry.
No,
Once you go, you don't come back unless
You're
you go
there.
wash.
there is
You're
vagina
there.
etiquette.
There.
There is vagina etiquette. Okay.
Maybe we need to do a checklist on our next panel so that niggas know exactly what they
We
need.
should, because they think they doing something.
Because it's something that we have to because they should know better. But I feel like
not
we gotta
every
do this.
female is
coochie
vagina conscious and
Right.
aware. Well, I take pride in mine.
Mine
Okay,
too.
it's only mine is my only one. Okay, it's not like everybody else's. I like it clean. I like everything.
Well, I mean, if
right.
Tamia's failed, she got a dick to back her up. So
But yeah, and just
It'd be
because
like that.
your one go-to move works on one woman,
It does not
It
work.
does not work on
everything
that.
is going to work on the next.
You have to learn your vagina, just like you have to
Yep.
learn your dick.
Love the coochie you with
Yes.
at the time you with it.
yeah, because I mean,
Niggas have
Some
to learn how
long
to
niggas like it
multitask. Some of us like
fast
to be
and
choked.
sloppy.
Some
And
of
some
us
short
like
niggas
to
like it
grab.
slow.
Right.
Some of us do like the
Like
nipple
nipple
stimulation
and-
with it.
and
Like
that,
some of us
yes.
like
Yes.
it all
You have
like
to do that.
yes, at the same damn time.
Figure
yes,
it out. Become
figure
an
it out.
octopus, nigga. Make it
Yes.
Make it happen. 8 hands at once.
That's all I'm saying. You just make it feel like it's about 6.
That's
of
why
us
I
in
like
the room.
that song.
I
What's
like when
that
Dr.
girl
Strange
name?
had all them hands in Infinity War and shit.
It reminded me of Mimi, the girl that got the song. What's her name? Is it Summer Walker? Girls need
I'm old, I
love.
don't know these
Girls
songs.
need love, and she's saying, girls, sometimes we just want some dick. We just want to
Sometimes we want penetration.
Facts.
Sometimes we want just head.
Sometimes we just want to get on and
And she
ride
just
it.
saying, why
That's
we
why
can't,
she would
why
say,
we can't
ride it
just
like
say
got somewhere
that
to
we
be.
want some dick, nigga.
Why can't we? I do.
Come on.
No, because then
I
they
sent the
always
text one
think
day. I want
they
it like
gotta give you
this, that
foreplay.
way.
They can
at
just
this
stick
time.
their dick in.
Now.
Friend told- the last time I said that, you know who told me, I'm not just a piece of meat.
I always get that.
But you are.
That's what you're here for, and you knew that from the
I'm
beginning.
like, come on. I'd be nice
But you
to
know, it's funny how they turn that around on you. Because I get that so much. Like, nah, I'm just a piece of meat to you.
Yeah,
I'm like,
pretty much.
What else are you?
You
like,
ain't want it no other way.
What else
Gave
can?
what you
thank
wanted.
you. I'm like,
This is
so
what we was on, right?
this is what you wanted.
Right.
Now you
Now that
catching
I'm-
the
you
bills
don't-
and shit.
Now that
Yeah.
I gave you what you wanted,
Now you want to be.
and you realize you wanted
wanted
a little bit too much,
Oh.
now all of a sudden you
Now
don't.
you don't want
you don't
nobody
wanna
else
be
to
abused.
have it.
Mm-hmm.
You want it all to yourself. Now,
Don't
I ain't
work
putting
like
it on
that.
the shelf for you.
Nigga, like, yeah, I'm gonna need that not to be a family size. I need an individual serving. Nigga,
Sorry,
fuck you.
that's all it comes in.
That's all
It
it
comes
If you like it,
more
then you
that
should
way.
have put a ring on it.
Exactly.
It costs
It
more
costs
if
more
you
that
get
way.
individual
And
servings,
servings,
just
yeah,
in case
yeah.
you didn't know, bro. Better let it be a family meal. It's cheaper.
Cheaper to keep her.
It's cheaper to keep.
Family meal, bro.
Listen,
Speaking of family meal, I want to give a special shout out to 76 Steak and Potato. They sponsored our chicken, fries, and peach soda this evening. 20 piece and fries for the 2 liter for $21.99.
Juan, did you drink the whole peach soda?
I had to look for it. Like,
I
I
say
said,
you
yo.
mysteriously went missing. I'm just, okay.
No, it ain't 10 people.
That's
Wine and drink
something
it.
though with dudes too. Dudes want you to. They want you to accept and understand them.
Them.
But then when they come, I think we are rare breed. Hey, the fact that what's your sign?
Libra.
Okay, so we got 3 Geminis on the panel.
But Libras and Geminis
All
are...
right.
Apparently, we all mental.
Yeah.
Everybody hates us.
Libras and Geminis.
I don't know why they hate us so much. But they won't stop loving on us, though.
Right.
Boom.
But they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
They won't
It's
leave
like,
us alone.
niggas,
Because you,
they hate
you
us.
love every
Niggas
single Gemini
love-
Libra around you.
Niggas love to hate us.
They do.
They love to hate us.
Telling you.
For real. Because
Listen to them.
we don't care.
We don't care.
And they don't understand.
After you push me
we
to
don't
not
care.
I don't give a fuck.
And with Libras, it's like,
Do you?
all right, is this the game you want to play?
Do you want to
Is
do
this the game? Because just so you know, if this is the game you want to play, you are
I'm
going
going
to
to play
lose.
it
with
You're
you.
going to lose.
Because
So
we
let
know,
me know
we
if
know
you
our
sure.
we know our opponent.
You know?
We pay attention, motherfucker. We strategically set out things. We gon' motherfucker. You gonna feel this?
You gonna feel it.
All of it
All
too.
of it.
And you
And
know
I'm
what's...
gonna look you in your face, but like this is what we on.
But you know what's so
right?
And
funny?
then whatever you do, we gonna be unbothered because we fucking already expect you to do this
Do
shit.
this
Pull
shit,
a
'cause we don't
motherfucking
give a
move
fuck.
that ain't been pulled, motherfucker. How about
And
that?
that's my thing.
But I think it's
okay,
funny
if
because
you
I can
play
do the
this game,
most...
just
I can do the
believe.
most subtle things and get tremendous
Response.
responses. like the most subtle things. And it's like, you are so in your chest over this teeny tiny little thing. And you have no idea what I'm really capable of doing.
Hey,
You
yo,
shit
bro,
yourself
you
today? What happened?
You had a cleansing? You left?
Did you go get some booty while you changed shirts?
He didn't change shirt.
You had on a blue shirt. I know you had on a blue
He
shirt.
had on a blue hoodie.
Oh, I'm like, because I know I saw
That's
blue
the-
because it
that's
matched that
the
damn
shirt
hat.
at the job he don't work at.
Right. Shit.
Okay.
But yeah, they don't expect us to be as fucking savage as they are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nigga, I let you
And
make me
listen.
sweet.
But that's
them
because
all
they
the time,
always
you gonna
expect
be yelling,
us to be the
"Dick, you
ones
gonna
at
fuck
home,
with your
sad,
dog
sick, and
ass."
crying
Sick
over
and
them.
Crying. What her say? Me too.
Me too.
Nigga, you expected me to be your... I was playing too. Listen, I play that shit every
And
day
then-
in the shower.
If this
And then
is a
when we
game,
gon'
you
and when we gonna do it, we gonna do it with some quality motherfuckers, and everybody
That's
wants
way
it
above
the same.
you.
They all want it the same.
up.
So we
Hashtag
okay.
Oh, you
Yeah,
bad?
I'm cheating up. Ain't no other way.
Ain't
to go.
down.
Ain't never gonna cheat down.
Oh my God.
So, do you want to play this game?
Exactly.
You don't
Because
play?
then I get to a point where I just be like, yeah, you calling me? You still ain't found the right bitch. Because the right bitch
Oh, you
wouldn't have
coming back?
you calling me. Because, nigga,
My
have I
nigga?
called you? No,
Nope.
that's because I got the right nigga who ain't got me calling you.
You know what's so funny? And I know Monte will be like, really? Because, yeah, I'm putting this out here. But so, like, I got a message from an ex today.
I'm already laughing.
Lord. Like I already know who it is.
No.
But I got a
Get
message
out now,
from
fam.
an ex today, and he basically
Read it
kind of...
verbatim. Please read it verbatim.
But
It's
it's-
like literally the shortest
like-
text ever.
No, it was because
Please
it kept
read it.
going. It kept going.
Oh, I only got the one part?
Yeah, I forgot to sing out because we was meeting up,
Oh,
so I
yeah,
forgot
yeah,
about the
yeah.
rest. So
Y'all giving our spilling the beans that we be sending, screenshots and shit.
man, fuck them. They know what it is. Okay, so I woke up to a message
be
at
talking.
7:00 this morning, my nigga.
The
Like
gang banging on bacon.
7:00 this morning. Like I fucking hate you with like angry faces. I'm like, the fuck I do? I've been
At 7
chilling.
in the morning. I ain't even
7 in the
brushed my
morning.
teeth yet. What's wrong here?
Well, I didn't see the message until like 9:30, but this nigga clearly had something on his chest at 7:04 a.m.
7:04, I was on my way somewhere.
But, so he says, I fucking hate you. Wait, I gotta load all the messages. I'm like, the fuck? He like, you know what you did. I'm like, motherfucker, I've been at work all yesterday. Went home, chilled, went to sleep. Woke up to you talking shit. Okay. I'm like, well, what I do to you? What didn't you do? I said, fuck you.
That's about it.
So I'm like, that's why you hate me? Because I didn't fuck you? This nigga said, yep, so fuck you too. I'm like, but I didn't say fuck you. You asked what didn't I do? And that was my response to what I didn't do. Nigga said, still stands. Somebody had a crazy hard on last night and went to waste.
Beat your meat.
Hey, what does that mean though, when you
Rub
get
it out.
those I
Nah.
hate you texts though? Like,
They love you.
Block.
It means the exact opposite.
Block.
But I told her, I'm like,
Look at
I'm
Tamia.
actually,
Oh.
and maybe y'all feel this.
Block.
Block.
Maybe y'all feel this, maybe
But wait,
y'all don't.
He's already blocked. This nigga's got
Yeah, this is a
secret
completely
apps.
different app because he blocked from my
Oh
phone.
my
I
God.
can't block mine.
But this is, and I don't know if y'all can relate to this or not, but I told him, I'm like, I'm actually insulted that you had all this pussy to cheat on me with, but you don't have nobody to call now.
Can I
Nigga.
cue her?
Doop, doop, doo, 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 doo.
How?
Doop, 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 doo, doo, doo. That should
But-
be the theme song of this show.
Right.
This nigga said, likewise, people only want you when you got someone. I got no one. I said, why don't you have someone? Because you were cheating with bitches that only wanted you while you had someone until you had no one.
Dumbass.
So fake like you got someone so you can get them
So
bitches
you can
back.
get the pieces back.
Duh.
Boom.
Which goes back to what we was
I'm
talking
helping
about in
you
the
out.
beginning.
That's
about
what made me think
girls
about it. That's what
who
made me think about it.
want, you know, they want a nigga who got some. And that's because bitches be lazy though. See, niggas be thinking they be one up, but bitches be trying to be one up. They don't want to do nothing.
They don't want to do nothing.
They don't want to have none of the responsibilities.
Right.
They just want the shit that
Like,
you
you
got going with you. Like,
Denise Roscoe does not want the responsibility.
I don't want the responsibility.
and then so what happens is they find out like, this
Listen.
bitch ain't got no substance about herself. You fucking
Man.
take off the lace front and forget the fake
Shantae, let me
titties and the
tell
fake
you.
everything else that you got going on. And what do you
She
got?
can't do shit.
Dude,
for
What do you
What
got?
did I tell you? Maybe that's
The
what I used
bitch
to
can't
always
even be
tell the
real.
girl. Like, bitch, what do you want me to tell him to make him love you? What you want me
I
to
don't
do?
know.
Why you big mad at me?
Yeah. But then he's
Why
like,
you calling me for him?
but then he's like,
I
was
don't
that?
fucking
And I was
know.
also
don't
immature.
care, bitch. Next gonna be me putting my foot in your ass. Fucking calling me.
I can't solve your issues with
And this
him.
is a 7.5 in men, and we can just,
And I'm just, guys, if you are still listening to the show, because I know this has been, primarily targeting our female listeners.
Pussy
But
power.
if you are, exactly. But if you are still listening, I want to
Pussy
let you
only
know,
has the power when
do
it's
not
healthy.
go out and cheat with bitches that do not add value
You want sick
to
to
you, and then lose the one
bitch
that did,
that
and
put
now all
you
of a
up
sudden
on
you
that
sitting there
now.
you
sick.
spending years
And now you trying to get her back.
thousands of dollars
Don't
trying
lose
to get that one back.
your
Right,
bitch.
Right.
Don't lose your bitch for these other hoes
Niggas
that's
be
out
wanting-
here
what
and
they
don't
call
want
it, want it.
nothing.
Don't
for-
want
they don't want nothing for
quantity over quality. That's what it is. Niggas be wanting quantity. I got 50 bum ass bitches. And then you got this
Can't
one
build-
nigga that's
can't build one
excelling
bitch
and
with 'em.
constantly rising to the top, and he got this one
Poop.
this
butt
one
ass
bitch that's just got it all together, helping them get to the top. Them bitches is for the birds, my
Look,
nigga.
niggas learn lessons and shit. He over there raising his hands like,
Salute.
cheers to the
Salute,
real ones.
motherfucker.
because that's all it is.
Because
It's
that's what it be. It's
especially,
only gonna be one chick that's gonna hold you down.
Yep.
but
these hoes
especially
love you
when that's
glowing.
somebody who you feel like, well, damn, I can't. Fuck,
Man,
like I can't
these
get this
hoes
level of sex
loved my
from
baby
nobody.
daddy when he was out here
And she
selling
was
dope.
this, but now you want to go out here and fuck all this other kind of shit. No, go call all of them bitches that you was out here fucking before. Don't worry about what's going on over here.
Don't worry
Nigga
about
ain't
this
got a
pussy.
sack
Don't worry.
now.
I'm like
over here.
because the
decided
way
we
that I
was
feel,
single, right?
We decided.
We decided. We
I guess
was
because the
single.
way that I feel like
this
this
was a team
motherfucker
effort,
wasn't
remember?
keeping you
happy.
right and doing what you was
You
doing.
started it, too.
You was out here doing everything else. So don't worry about it now.
Don't worry
You
about
started
it.
this
And I
shit.
asked you,
And
is
I'm
this
gonna
what you
finish
wanted
it.
to
Right. I asked you in like five different
Five
are you
languages.
do?
sure?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is this what you
Are
want?
you positive?
I'm giving you
No.
an out. You don't want to leave.
No, I didn't say
but we gonna
language.
show
I
this
just said
game.
different ways.
You want to fix this?
Now I can go
Or do you wanna
on.
keep
I can ask
Oh,
Siri
we're single?
several different languages
All
of how
right.
to say it.
We're single.
But
Remember
you're single. Niggas don't
worry about
understand
this.
that either.
Yeah.
Juice box.
We
Oh, they
single.
definitely don't. They definitely
We
don't.
single,
about
but
it's
you
just
driving
pussy
past
popping
my house
severely.
asking me why I ain't at home. How the fuck do you know I'm not at home, my nigga? You
Oh my
doing
God,
checks?
that's so great.
We not even-
Or pulling up
So-
at my house and be like, "Oh, I see you at home." Google number. What'd you say? This my bitch. By any means
You
necessary.
don't even
mind
know
you.
how to feed her. Bring my bitch back.
Right. You don't even know,
But no,
you
like-
don't even know how my bitch like her burgers. Bring
And
her
I
back.
mean,
right.
we've definitely talked about that on the show before, but I cannot stress that enough, nigga. If you are single, I am single.
I am single.
Don't sit here and you want to lay all these rules and expectations and outline all of this bullshit, but then casually in conversation, you want to bring up how we just dating, or I mean, well,
We.
you know,
And
you're not my
we
girl,
never
so
say we was
you're not my
together.
girl, so
Oh,
you're not my
in front
girl,
of your
so
friends, I'm
keep,
baby.
keep that same energy though.
Because
We
he don't
doing
want them
this
niggas
Because
to
he
knock
don't want
you.
them
We
other
moving
niggas to
here,
get
my
you.
baby.
That's
We
why
gonna do
niggas
this.
do that.
He don't want you
Because
to want
niggas
homies to knock
niggas
you.
know what they got because they niggas. They
niggas
sit
got
down.
them
They
niggas.
talk
They
about
niggas
this
know
shit.
what
They
they got.
niggas
They
know
be
what they
like,
got.
Man, you fucking up. Like
Calling me baby and shit. You look at the motherfucker like, what the fuck? Nigga, no, I'm
Man,
not baby.
I didn't had niggas friends.
You didn't see
come
the
to me
end of it.
straight up like,
Yeah.
At the end.
dog,
That's happened a
like,
lot.
Leave dude alone. Like
Yeah.
you too good for dude. Is
So
it another hating ass text?
no, but okay. So
got death threats
since I have my panel of women's, I want to ask about a Facebook post that I saw. Again, like I said, you don't have social media, so I know that you probably haven't seen it. But ladies, if your man takes you to Greece to propose, would you care if he still has a couple pictures of his ex on his Facebook page?
No.
Is he
Fuck
gonna-
that bitch.
I thought you was gonna say news. I'm saying, is he gonna let me see him?
Right.
I share too.
That's what
See,
I
that's
want.
my thing. Like, I don't care.
No, fuck
I
I
just-
mean, the
Dog.
okay.
As long as
If you
I'm the
have
current,
pic-
who the fuck finna go through
But here's the
and
thing.
erase all them
Exactly.
pictures?
I'm not doing
I'm
it.
too lazy to
I
erase
damn, I
friends.
think
I got
I
like
think I'm
4,000
I'm not
friends.
doing it. I'm
I'm
not about to
petty
go
then.
back
I think I
motherfucking
have
10 years and delete
I mean, I wouldn't care because niggas just. It's just niggas don't think about that type of
They
shit.
don't.
We get mad, we delete the whole text thread. I don't know about y'all, but I do. Me, nigga, you make
No,
me mad.
I
I'm
keep
deleting your
receipts.
whole.
Everything.
I'm
need-
I
deleting
keep
everything
receipts.
about you.
I might have to bring back cups and shit.
Yeah,
Now,
I
it's
hiding
certain
it from
niggas
you.
who are like have absolutely like you say one thing crazy to me and I block you. Yeah. Your whole text.
no.
thread,
See, I went from
you
Sprint
can go.
to Verizon to T-Mobile back to Verizon, and I still got text from Sprint. Nigga, I document everything. I
But
got.
that's because
I
y'all
got
is adamant on.
receipts.
The FBI.
You said this when
Receipts.
you said that. You said that
goddamn
that
right.
way. I just don't care. No.
Goddamn
Bye.
right.
Motherfucker. I really don't even want to have another conversation with you to
Yeah,
have
I
to have a
keep-
conversation with you about the conversation that we had. I don't.
I'm like
I don't
Arby's.
like
I
that.
have
I don't wanna do
receipts. But yeah, I'm like me. I got close to I'm just under 4,000 Facebook friends, and there's a lot of people that I wish wasn't my fucking Facebook friends. But I'm just too lazy to go through and delete all of my fucking Facebook friends. I'm definitely not finna go through deleting pictures and all of this shit. Like I'm
I
not
think
gonna
that's
be
just
upset about
really
it.
petty though. Like motherfuckers have passed. Period. That
Exactly.
motherfucker- We
There's pictures
we
of my
have
baby daddy on
passed,
my
and then we
page.
have kids. You think I can't erase? I'm not gonna erase my children, and they have daddies, and of course it was things that had to happen for me to have these kids with this
Right.
person. So there is absolutely no
I'm not
way.
going
that
back
pussy
to
for a real
2000.
nigga.
There is yes. I'm not going to delete all
and
that.
deleting shit about my baby daddy. Sorry, deal with his.
I just
You
look
that
at it as
insecure,
I would just
you
look
gotta
at it like,
delete.
look how far you've grown. Just in case you think about going back. Remember how you looked then?
Right.
This is how you look now. You always need the before and after. So I mean, hey.
Yeah, I can't see how that can be like a big enough deal to make you feel like, well, I'm not gonna marry you because I feel like if you
Wait
still
a
got
minute.
pictures, you
A
still into
girl
them. Like, no, that don't
said
mean shit.
She declined the
No,
proposal.
no. It was just I'm not sure if it sprung from a situation where a person did, but it was a question that was asked, and I wanted to see how y'all felt about it because I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
People have passed. I wouldn't care about that either.
Your past is your past. Like
Yeah.
niggas be having whole bitches' names tattooed on them.
Right.
Like, that's
Get
your
that shit
problem.
covered up though.
If we
That
gonna
one
be
is
together
one. I
at
don't wanna
some
look at
point-
I don't
that.
want to look at that bitch shit.
I mean, I've been there.
Get that bitch shit covered up.
I've been there. I had a name
I had a
tattooed
name
on
on
me
me. I
for
got that shit
12
covered.
years.
You do too, bro.
For 12 years. And I was with, different people throughout that 12 years that they didn't like it, but I'm like, nigga, is you paying? But then, when I got into
Yep, mine's
my
paid
last
for.
relationship, I just,
You pay for yours.
I'm like,
too.
all right,
Bye,
you know
bitch.
what? I'm okay, it can go. And I did it.
You know, I had Boo Man name tattooed on my tramp stamp.
Mine was on
Pretty
my
much
titty.
the whole time I was with LJ. He never said anything, but like the last
Niggas disrespectful though, they like to nut on it.
I ended up
They
getting
do.
covered up. I ended up
Wait a
getting
minute.
covered up in like maybe 2012, 13. But I did it on my own. It wasn't that he was like,
My ex paid
Yeah.
for
get
mine.
that nigga name covered up.
But I
did
told
that shit
my
on
ex,
like,
I'm not finna be staring at that shit. Get that shit covered up.
You know what's so funny?
it's back here, so I ain't gotta see it.
Mine's on my titty.
And that's my
Oh.
thing. And
That's a pillar
as long
to success.
as long as it was back there, I get because it's out of sight, out of mind.
Right,
I don't
get-
see
I
it, so
got
I
the
don't
tramp stamp.
I don't think about it. But I mean, and before
Who labeled that shit a tramp stamp?
I don't know.
white folks.
Who knows? But it could have actually been going like 8 years ago, like before everything blew up between me and dude. Like he was actually gonna pay his tattoo artist to cover it, and then shit went left, and I never got my tattoo covered. So I could have had that done a long time ago.
Mine is covered. It's even bigger than
It's done now.
It was
Fucked
only
up.
this big at
Done
first,
now.
and I was like,
I get the recovered.
I have one, but
recovered.
nobody can
And
see
shit.
it.
that's how it is with the
Nobody
shit I
sees
have on
mine.
my arm.
I got 3 tattoos I need to get.
This was
Not recovered,
This is a
but
cover up
touched
of a
up.
cover up.
One
So I've been tattooed in one spot.
recovered.
3 times.
Just to make that shit. I don't got 3 niggas names.
You just
Just
want
one.
it fixed. Yeah, I only had one
No,
name.
I got that
never did
covered,
that
but
again.
it's fucked up.
I did that when I was
See,
like...
I don't be understanding that too. I be seeing girls, damn, every nigga you sleep with, you get
Nah,
their
it's
name
fine,
tattooed
she-
on you.
I learned from my
Wow.
first mistake.
Hello.
But I do know people
Only
who've
niggas
had
do it
multiple niggas tattooed on them. I do.
But here's
Only
the thing.
niggas I'ma have
The
is
nigga who
my
named-
little niggas that I pushed out
the
my
nigga
coochie.
who name
Exactly.
was tattooed on me, I still talk to every single day now. So, like,
Only them
Ain't
two
no
little
love
niggas
lost.
names gonna be on me.
he was big salty. I covered it up. He was like,
Mine was too. I see you
was
got.
like,
How
I
you know
can't
I got it
believe
covered
it.
up? You was looking down and like, I know.
When he got out of prison, he saw it on my Facebook page.
I don't know why that was so funny.
That's how it happened.
So sick
He
of her,
called me
man.
like, "Wow, you got it covered up." I'm like,
Mine's just out the blue. one
"Nigga,
day.
I
know
got
you
two
got it
whole
covered.
babies by the next nigga."
Like, oh.
we moving on here.
I
buddy.
did.
I got mine in such a low key area that nobody ever
Dog,
sees
she's
it.
smooth as fuck. Like, for real. Like, where she got her, like, is she real life?
It's nobody ever sees it.
smooth as fuck.
I got mine on my bright white ass titty.
got it
Like,
on
you
your-
Hey,
right
when
under
when
the
your
crease and
when your
shit.
when your other person do it, you just be like, but you know what I'm saying, niggas be acting up, so
Yeah, I
just in
ain't-
case, cover it up.
It's gonna stay where it's at. Ain't nobody got to see that.
And then I had the tattoo artist do it very light, so it's not gonna be hard to cover it up.
So what was the fucking point?
I mean, because you never know. Like
We
people
was young and
In
dumb.
case I don't make it.
That's the
home
point.
tonight.
We were young and dumb. Ain't no
were
excuse
young and
for
dumb.
it. We were young,
And
sometimes
dumb,
it just
and
be-
in
when I
love.
got
Sometimes
that
it just
stupid
be
shit.
out of an emotion though too. Like you just
Yeah.
be into somebody, you
I
be
love
feeling
that. I
you
still
feel
love that
like
nigga.
you feel like at that moment that person is a forever person. So you do a forever gesture. And,
Yep.
But always
What
not
is this
ever
nigga Tone
again.
doing right now?
in the back of your mind though. You still, for me, I'm like, how light can we do this so that if I have to cover it up,
That's what
'cause
he
you
over
know
there
it's
doing,
always
looking
a
at Instagram booty.
possibility.
Yeah.
And she was like,
That
"Oh,
don't
it's
mean
in
nothing.
such an area. Like this is a great area." I'm like, "It is," because
No, I ain't mad at you.
nobody
I
knows.
look at you.
You know, it's so Sweetest Day was yesterday.
What was
And
yesterday?
Sweetest Day.
I ain't got
Did
no
y'all
bitches
have
that I like
sweeties?
that
And
much.
that's what I was going to say. Like, man, motherfuckers swear you got hoes, but you end up in the house drinking wine by yourself and going to bed early.
I thought Sweetest Day was for the dude.
men, though.
It
right?
is. It's supposed to be for the dudes. I ain't got no hoes to spend no money on.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
My nigga
I
on
was
probation,
at
so
home.
he ain't getting nothing.
Nigga, this is a trial period. See how you do after 90 days.
Ain't no damn trial. He
We'll
knew he
revisit-
just in the doghouse.
We'll
He ain't knew
revisit
he
this
just in the doghouse.
conversation in 90 days. That's trifling.
You need.
That's trifling. Listen,
I got my
I'm
sweetie
approve it. You
something.
see that?
Let a motherfucker tell you
I did. I got nice
shit
sweetie
like that on
something.
Valentine's Day. He getting cut the fuck off.
Hey,
hey, listen.
do what you
I
want to
ain't
do.
got no man.
That's
so
not gonna do anything
you
but
ain't gotta
keep
do
you on a
nothing for me.
longer
Exactly.
pace.
I'm confused though. I
Do
didn't
what you
know Who got who? But I got it.
Oh goodness. She get on my nerves so bad right now. She wearing me out.
Oh man,
Why are y'all like this?
I can't.
I don't know who got who,
But I got it.
but she got it. Cold.
But you know what? Hey, hold on.
It's gonna be a cold ass winter,
Ask
dog.
me first. What the fuck?
Hey, Tone, you all right? You got your med alert
That's
bracelet?
your answer to every.
Right,
That's-
man down.
wait,
He's falling
that's
and he
to
can't
me an
get
answer
up.
to
He over there
everything.
laid out
Ask
on the
me,
floor. Gotta make sure.
Ask me, be like,
I'm gonna need Tamia super hardcore ass to know her role.
I'm learning.
Learn it.
I can't.
I didn't even sit like Monica and shit. I crossed my legs and shit. It was hurting. My shit went numb. But I crossed
Your
my
dick?
legs and shit. No, my knee, bitch. I'm
Oh.
old.
My
I
bad.
ain't sit like this. And sit
I'm
like-
trying to can with her, but I can't.
Put it in the middle.
Why
Y'all
do
know
I-
that's how I sit and shit. Like,
I ain't even mad at you because I do.
I'm low key
I got
pissed
a
off
whole
at
lot of
Tone
eyes.
because
I
he
can't
like when I told him that I was doing another women's panel,
Fucking
he was like, "All right, cool." Instead of like, "You sure? Are you sure?" Like he could have really, really, really stressed that, I don't need to be doing this shit.
7 years, fam. It's never gonna stop.
y'all didn't get y'all sweeties nothing.
No, motherfucker, I just told you he's on probation period.
You gave him some coochie though. What the fuck?
That was
Hold on.
That is a gift.
Fuck is not.
Hold on.
probation. You don't get shit. Everybody don't just get this shit.
Time out. Time the fuck out. So you mean to tell us that this nigga is on probation and
But
you
he can
still
get
made
some
us late?
Right.
You still made us late for our appointment and he on
30
probation?
minutes
That pussy
late.
for a real
First
nigga?
of all, let me tell y'all
We
something.
only got 19
I don't
minutes
have
of
to
vaginal
be-
resurrection.
If you know me,
So only half of our dick
I
demons
don't
are
know.
dead.
I got dick demons dead.
Half of
you
our
get
dick demons is dead.
you get
What about the other half?
you get out of this. But Tamia and Mimi, even the YOLO cousin over there, know my whole life I've been late. What you mean? I don't gotta have
should've told her 2
nothing.
You gotta grow
No.
up then.
No.
That ain't an
I don't
excuse
gotta
no more.
Ain't
No.
always
Because
been late.
this nigga late.
Say, must be.
This nigga always late.
Hold the fuck up.
Always. It's a family thing.
I was on time.
Come on
that
now.
I was on time.
Me and Denise was ready to start
I
without.
was a virgin
I was
and
on
still
time.
was late. It ain't had nothing to do with the penis.
Tamika was on time. This bitch always late.
Late. is
I was on time.
I'm always late,
need to be
but
here
I
at
be on
3
time
o'clock.
when I'm on other people's time.
What should I tell you?
I'm gonna wear purple to that bitch funeral.
That's because somebody go do my wig the way I don't want it, and I'ma send like
gonna have to go back.
my ghost gonna be
They gonna
knocking
come
shit
back.
over in
They
the
gonna
back
be
until they
like-
fix it. That's
Come
why.
back to life and be like, my part
Bitch,
is
you know I like my
right,
part on the
not
right.
left.
My daughter will text me all day on the day of an event. Mama, you gonna be on time? Mama, you gonna be on time? You gonna be on time? Mama, you gonna be on time? You gonna be on time?
That's not
I'll
an
be like,
excuse,
I'll
though.
be like, yeah,
Like, at
yeah, I'm
some
gonna be on
point,
time.
we gotta
and
be held
then
accountable for
she'll
our
text
shit.
me at the time. She'll text me at the time. Ma, I already told my teacher you're gonna be late.
I done broke 3
okay,
nails
baby,
in this
thank you,
motherfucker.
because I'm already late. Like it's just
That shit is not an excuse. We
But
almost
today, it's not an
35
excuse.
years old.
Listen,
Like we gotta be held
an
accountable for
excuse-
that shit.
An excuse is
got
I'm
to try
excusing. I'm
harder.
just telling the motherfucking
Especially
truth.
when
It's
I'm
not an
spending
excuse,
my
it's
money.
true.
You gotta be there on time. I need my whole hour of
But
my
then we didn't pay
shit.
what we were supposed to pay though, right?
It
No,
was
'cause
supposed to
she
be
said
35, but she didn't give us food, so it was the regular 25.
Oh, it was supposed to be
But I think that was
bitches
just a
didn't have no
special.
chicken.
That was a special for that week, so I don't think
Yeah.
that's a regular.
Yeah, because
amount.
the regular amount is $40.
But this whole thing even got better with her time. Like this bitch used to have me sitting outside. I'll pull the fuck off on her because I'm not gonna be sitting in my car dressed, coochie marinating and shit, waiting for you to get dressed. No, when I'm dressed, it's time to fucking go, bitch. Especially when I give you a
marinating
fucking hours in advance. If I tell you the day before we leaving at 9 o'clock, bitch, you got 24 hours
to
get
figure
the
that
fuck
shit out.
dressed.
It's all your fault.
If
I
I'm
do
outside,
not care
and
that
if
y'all
I
is
come-
trying to
I'm
double
not
team
judging
me
because I'm
about
double
being
teaming you.
late.
I'm
the
just
late
saying.
friend.
But I did
At some
misunderstand.
point.
I thought I had some time. I did think I had some time because we were supposed to be meeting at her
And
house
it's
at
not
2:30.
even-
I overslept. My
At 2:30,
intentions
you
were to
still
go
didn't come
home.
3:19.
I overslept.
Well, I thought
my
it started
intentions were
at
to go
3. It was
home
still
and get dressed and comb my hair.
Yeah, when you got
It's
there, it was
not-
definitely 20
It
minutes
was
late.
20 minutes late, but it's not an attack on you because this bitch be late too. I just said
I'm the late friend.
she be
I can't even
actually.
judge.
It's a
I don't.
Saying that.
I don't waste y'all money when I be late.
It
though.
was not 3:19, motherfuckers.
It was.
I won't fuck up nobody's
wasn't.
money.
It
We
was.
only got 19 minutes of steaming. That's
Yeah,
what she
she
set
gave
the
us
timer
19
at.
minutes.
Because even when you got there late, we still had to
still
wait
was
on
sitting
you
in
to
the
go
car.
get naked, and all of us get situated on the pussy pots because she didn't want to start us
But
individually.
my thing is just be respectful of other people's time. Like I'm a stickler for time. Like I
Okay,
hate being
so
late
here's
for
the thing, though.
anything.
Here's the
but she
thing.
know that shit. I be on her ass. Like,
But
bitch,
listen to me. I'm the late friend. Like, if we going out,
that's a different story.
you be like, all right, what time we going? I'm going to say 9 o'clock, but you should just probably say, I'm going to be ready at 10.
At 10.
Yeah,
But like,
Because I won't get
if
to her
it's
house
something
at
like
9:30,
this,
9:45.
if you say, okay, we have an appointment at this time for something, I'm going to be there on time because that's just like how I operate. I'm never going to be
because
on,
going
the only
out, I
time
don't wanna
I'm
be
on
there
time
too
for
long.
Work
Right.
is if I got drunk the night before.
Because 12
And that's
o'clock, me and
fucked up,
Mimi be
ain't it?
like,
I be on time for work.
Yeah,
every
like,
time I
I'm
get
hungry.
fucked
I'm
up.
gonna go
You want to
home.
go eat?
I don't know why, but I be early. I guess it'd be that sense of responsibility. Like, bitch, you got drunk all night. You better get your ass up and go to work.
But see,
well,
I'm working on it though because I'm venturing into the business areas. So I feel
Definitely
like I know I'm gonna want my clients to be on time, and I'm gonna want to be on time.
Right.
But
keep
you
a
know,
schedule.
but that's like me in the morning for work. It don't be my fault. I don't know what it is.
It's my fault.
No, when I'm
I know
up,
my problem.
I be ready.
I don't wake up.
I be ready. I be ready,
Literally,
and then my
I don't
intestines be
understand
like,
that. I get up
"Where you
2
going?"
hours early and still be late. I be like,
That's I be late in the morning
man.
because I always got to take a shit in the morning, and it always come at the most inconvenient time.
I be in
I
the
be
car,
up,
like,
I be
put
dressed,
coconut
wig be
oil
on,
my face.
parted, got my little
I don't
spray
do
on,
that.
like
I
bobby
do that
pins,
shit.
whatever the fuck needs to be done. But then when I'm like, damn man, stomach gets it, and then I gotta take a shit,
I
and
be
then
late
boom, 15 minutes
anywhere
gone.
from 3 to 7 minutes every day for work. I just can't function. I'm not a morning person. First of all, I only want to work from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Those are my prime hours. I'm at my best between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. I can get a whole day's work done between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. After that, after 2 p.m., I no longer give a fuck.
So
And
I
before
was talking
10
to
a.m., I can't function.
I
So
was talking to my mama about this
I want to
thing
get paid
yesterday.
full time for only working 10 to 2.
Do any of y'all have something where you work? Okay, like for me, let's say I have something that's I have 2 weeks to get it done.
You procrastinate?
I can't get it done until like the day
That
before.
deadline.
Okay,
Yeah.
so peep
Like
this.
it,
all day.
why is that?
So peep
boom,
this
boom, boom,
though.
boom. It's done.
So y'all know I went to El Verno.
Family trait.
Yeah, I went to El Verno, right? And El Verno, you know, they don't get grades or whatever. So
But it be right,
I recently just asked for a grade point equivalency because my whole college career, I literally wrote every single paper.
The night
The night
The night-
before.
it could be a fucking 15-page paper. I wrote it the night
Night
before.
of, yeah.
And I get like rave
Rave
fucking
fucking
reviews. And I be
yeah.
like,
It be-
bitch,
it be
half
like
that
me.
shit probably ain't spelled
It be
right.
great.
Because I was
Yeah.
in the computer lab
No
until
punctuation and
midnight.
shit.
Yeah.
Right. But they love it. And I be like,
I feel like I work better
so
under
I asked for
pressure.
my grade point equivalency. I'm like, damn, I probably like, I don't know what I did in college. But yeah, I was cool. It was 3.5. I was good.
Yeah, I work better under
mine,
press,re
too.
Yeah, I'm good. I work
I'm
better
just trying. I'm
Because-
trying to
I hate
figure
that,
it
though.
out.
Because when I'm under pressure and I procrastinate, it's that point where, well, you don't have a choice. You
That
can't
you
stop.
gotta get it done.
You can't
Here's
stop.
my thing.
You can't
I
go
hate
take a
that
nap.
about
You
myself,
can't go
'cause I'm
do all
the
this stuff. You
exact
have
same
to
way.
sit here and get it done.
But my paranoia and my anxiety comes from, bitch, you waited to the last minute. And then what if XYZ happens? What you gonna do? And so then I get to spin. I still get the shit done. But I just throw myself into a whole frenzy and it be my own dumbass fault. Like, what
Yeah.
kind of crackhead shit is that? You know you gonna give your whole self, you gonna give your own self a panic attack, but you still gonna wait till the last minute. Why would you do that?
Hey,
Because
so
I'm retarded. Clearly.
speaking of what kind of crackhead shit is that, I just want to bring up that I don't know what the fuck was on my TV while we was waiting to record, but
The bitch had
it was some kind of cop show, right? And this chick got popped off for trying to steal. She didn't. Apparently, she chickened out.
She dropped the shit before she walked out the
Yeah,
store.
so she didn't actually steal, but they had already knew that she was trying to steal, and they called the cops. But because she was trying to steal, and her and her friend got stopped, her friend ended up getting popped off for having all this meth and shit on her. Like,
pills,
how would you?
prescription-
How you feel about that though?
She
Like,
catching that L. I'm beating your motherfucking ass with your thieving ass. Got
because
me
and
popped off.
then
No, for real. She got her friend popped off.
She did.
So, bitch,
But
you
I
in
feel like they
Walmart
knew.
trying to
But
steal, and you
the
know I got
friend-
all
wait.
this dope
I
on me.
feel like-
I'm beating your
and
ass.
then you didn't even steal it.
Her friend
And then you didn't even steal it.
to pay for the
For the-
I think
yeah,
that
'cause
too
that's
a
what
little
people be
bit.
doing.
But at the same time, bitch, be smooth. You
Be
fucking, you want to get high?
smooth.
And you know you need to steal to get high. You got to be smooth about
So,
that.
so the
Don't get me
merchandise
popped
that
off
they
on no
found
bullshit.
in the bag wasn't the bag of the girl who was driving. It was the bag of the
It
girl.
was
who
the girl
No,
who
the
was
girl who was
driving.
driving had all the drugs.
Yeah.
She didn't have any
She didn't
merchandise.
no,
in
they
her
found some stolen merchandise too, though.
in
On the
her
other
bag.
girl.
Right in the car.
In the-
Right.
It was in the
okay.
car, but they didn't find it in that lady purse who got banned from Walmart. But bitch,
She said, "I'm so embarrassed. I won't be back."
The second thing
He said, "Well, if you do come back, we're going to call the cops."
Is, if you know that you
Bar.
sending one of your pops in there to go do some shit,
You don't need to
why
have
the fuck
all
would you
your
be
whole-
having all your shit on you?
The
like
whole
that,
stash, fam.
You already know how your
Y'all
people
hot.
pay you.
But
So,
you know what?
I mean,
She was a dope
why
fiend selling to another
Why
dope
have
fiend.
all this shit on you? You already know what you got going on. Come on,
Because you know what's fucked
that's
up?
one dope fiend selling
Okay,
to
I
another
ain't
dope
taking
Because you
you
know what's
nowhere. You
fucked
have
up?
that shit when I
Her
come.
her face was completely blurred out, and I said, "I bet you it's meth. Look how pale she is. I could tell that the bitch was on meth
she
through
was a
the
fat-
fucking little
fat-ass-
blurred,
she was a
little
fat-ass
blurry
meth
square
addict.
shit. That's fucked up." I was
was
locked
fat as
up
a
with meth
bitch.
heads. I know how that shit go. That's what damn near every white bitch that I was locked up with. Meth.
Warning.
All of them. And their teeth was horrible.
Ooh,
Warning,
they
do
faces
not
be ate
look.
up.
Warning, do not use your product. If you sell, you should not.
I'm
be a
telling you,
user.
but I think people who
Don't do that.
smoke meth sell pills.
That's why I don't sell pussy, because it's
And
dope.
people who sell pills smoke meth. I think this is just how this shit goes. It's like
That was
I got to
cool.
sell one drug to get the other. It's just how that shit goes.
I'd be mad, though.
I would have been mad too.
Niggas
At your
sell
damn
plenty-
self,
Niggas
shit.
sell plenty of dope every day to only turn around and smoke up all of it, smoking weed and popping pills and drinking lean. You little niggas is out here selling hella dope, heroin and shit.
$1 million in a raggedy ass house.
Over here.
Oh wait, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Bitches need to these hoes need to. What Beyonce say? Upgrade this. How the fuck is you? How are y'all fucking with these niggas who got
They got
$1 million
motherfucking
in the
money.
house, and you ain't pushing him to do
To
some
invest
shit
that
with it
shit?
and
You hoes
invest
wanna wear
in it?
Gucci shoes.
You bitches want
Balenciaga
this
shoes, take pictures and shit. Fuck that
30-inch
shit.
hair with this person, this shoe, and you
And
hoes
he get
living in a
popped
damn
on. These
boxed
niggas-
up house too.
these niggas
I know
And
people
these
like
niggas
this.
ain't-
In the game-
bitches,
game over.
Niggas, listen,
These
bitches.
niggas worse.
Niggas need
That
that guidance. They need that shit. Y'all ain't on it. Y'all. These bitches be claiming they bad bitches. You're bad bitches.
Bitch, you
bad.
doing
I
bad.
be looking at these niggas taking pictures in this
Niggas,
Gucci.
stop
and these
looking for bad
Balenciaga
bitches and
shoes,
start
and
looking
you
for
wearing
good
this
ones,
Fendi,
please.
You wearing this Burberry. But what the fuck you got to show for it, nigga? You ain't got a motherfucking piece of insurance.
But
You ain't got no motherfucking
Like,
kids.
these bitches don't even
And you
say,
ain't got
hey,
no
let me
motherfucking
hold some
property
money.
or no business.
Let me hold some money for
Oh.
this so you can at least pay
What
for
the
your
fuck?
lawyer. Like all your money is gone. You can't even get a lawyer, my nigga, because you're fucking with
Bum
bad
ass
bitches.
bitches.
but that's
Bitches
that's
want-
because
Them bums. Them
that's
ain't-
because being
Barbie
hood
doll
rich
ass
is
bitches
more
that
important
wanna
than
stay
anything
in the
to them.
box
They don't
They
want
just
you-
they
don't
want
you
to
do
look
better.
rich
They
and
don't want
have
you out
fame
that
in the
life.
hood.
want
They don't
like
want to
the
actually
glitz
do
and
better.
glam of that life.
They want other niggas to look at them, and that's just what it is. They just want to be on the shelf, Barbie
Just wanna be
bitches.
known as bae.
Yeah, no.
Fuck that shit.
I'm fucking that nigga. Like, fuck that nigga.
Fuck that nigga.
What Cardi say? If you can't
He
make
ain't
me
setting
rich,
up for me and my
If there's
kids.
any
Fuck that
drug
nigga.
dealers out there that wants to pay for my master's degree, hey boo, hey, because I want to go back to school, but bitches be broke.
You always
I
peddling that
actually
cougar
wanna
stuff.
go back.
I'm gonna need you to stop trying to turn people out, okay? Because we clearly see what your stuff do
I'm
to
trying
people.
to go
And she
to-
told
We-
guns.
we
Don't
see
fall
what
for
your
it.
stuff
I
do
just
to
want
people.
to go and get an MSc and a master in nursing. I want to take my degree and go to Marquette
She
and get a
told
master in
guns.
nursing.
Don't fall for that boy.
I just need $50,000.
She shoot at niggas.
that's that crazy
and I
shit
will
right
shoot you.
there.
Don't fucking just don't play with my intelligence. And I'm
See?
cool. I
See,
just-
did you see the voice
See how
change?
quick-
Is
see how
that
quick
shit?
it-
I be looking at these niggas all day on Facebook like, damn, y'all really ain't got no
That's
bitches
how much
in y'all
extra
life, no real
$50,000
bitches.
Three personalities and two.
Because I probably
'Cause she a
got about
Libra.
6 more in this
Because she a
Okay.
Libra.
Enough said.
That shit's
Hey,
sad.
but for real,
as
I
fuck.
do want to go back to school. I want to be.
Oh,
a
he
nurse.
fresh as fuck, but he ain't got shit.
Fresh
Niggas
as
needing
fuck.
GoFundMe
He fresh
accounts.
as fuck.
Such and such died
But
this
his
day,
kids
whatever,
ain't
and we
right.
need GoFundMe
We need
accounts for
GoFundMe. We gotta
fucking
sell
what? Why?
dinners
Well, that's
because he ain't put shit to the side to bury his ass or take care of his kids when or if. Because we know the fucking
We're
sword always come back around.
We're collecting bells, and none of the bitches that you've been fucking with have the money
Live by the
because
sword, die by the sword, right.
you wasn't putting it into because
Yeah, like I said, because niggas are more concerned about being
Cute.
hood rich.
They want.
But see, I'm taking I'm taking the
not fucking
heat.
with a nigga who
I'm
wanna be
taking the
cute
heat
as
off the dudes on that one because I feel like
Unless they
females
pay for me to
need
go
to
back to
step their
school.
game up.
No,
They need to step their game
they
up.
both at fault.
Get this shit and put that shit into
Two
something.
dumb motherfuckers together ain't gonna never amount to shit. They both at fault.
That's true, but I just want females to
But we
step
always,
their game up.
No, we always give men that pass, like they fucking babies or some shit. They supposed to know this shit just as much.
But
If they
that's the
supposed to
But
be,
they don't.
if they supposed to be leading us, they supposed to know this shit.
No, honey.
No,
we
if you
supposed to
gonna
lead
lead
them.
me, no, fuck that shit.
We lead them.
No,
They
we ain't
can do the
supposed.
man
No,
power.
no.
to lead
We ain't
shit.
supposed to lead
We
them, but
supposed
they
to
end up in that
nurture that
situation
shit.
because
Right.
they don't know what the fuck they're
They
doing.
doing.
But here's
They're
the thing.
You ain't
supposed
supposed
lead.
to,
But,
though.
but I think that
We have to
nurturing
think
is
about-
it is a sense of
We have to
leading. We
think about
we
this, though.
we have the
Nurturing,
ability
we
to
coming
make them
from-
do things. That's how
That's
the
not
whole
leading.
the whole forbidden
That's not
fruit.
leading.
It's influencing.
That's influence.
Influence, yeah.
That's
Here's the thing.
them
This is the thing,
leading.
though. What we
You
have
have
to
this
take-
idea, baby. You
Let's
want to
run
get
on
to
it.
this idea. You don't know how to do it. I'm going to nurture that idea for you. That's not me leading.
But here's
That's
the
me
thing.
helping
We
you.
have to think
Okay,
about
so
this
let's
before.
so
We
then
thinking
so
about
let's
a
word
generation of
switch
people who
then.
are crack kids,
Females
crack
still
babies.
need to step up on the part of the role that they are
No,
supposed to have in
because
a
we always
better
get
way.
the blame for them being not shit, them not knowing shit, and them not being on their shit.
Fuck that nigga.
No, fuck them. We could do it without them, but they need to be on their shit just as equally as we are.
And I feel like we need to do better at making them be that. And what I mean is this. As a female, we need to stop accepting the bullshit from them. Because if we stop accepting the bullshit from them, then they're going to have to step up their game because
That's for they mamas to
nobody
teach
is going to...
them.
Still,
I ain't raising. I
as
got a 13
woman,
and a 4-year-old. I ain't raising no more niggas. I already tried that shit.
Okay, and that would be the area of stepping it up. As a woman, if you have boys and you need to teach
I'ma
them the
teach
right way.
my boys.
Like how many women teach their boys? I try to teach my boys to want marriage. Like to want to be a husband, to want to have your stuff together. To it's still a role as a woman. If it starts with
And
a
that was
woman,
for they mama
with a
to
man
do.
is supposed to, so it's still a woman though.
That was for
as
their
a
mama
mama
to do, not their partner. I'm your
At-
life partner. I'm not your mama. It's not my duty to raise you or to make you be this man. You have to want to be this man on your own. Because me trying to make you be this man is not gonna push you to be that shit. You got to be that on your own.
Right, and I agree with that. But when I say women as terms, not just the woman that is the girlfriend or the woman that is the wife, the woman that is the mother. As a woman, you have a lot of different roles. So when I say women, I'm not just saying our generation for who we date. I mean women as a whole.
Well, I can see that because
be better
it's sisters,
mothers,
mothers, everything. Because look who I dated,
Right.
And you see how his mama, his aunties, his
Right, his
sisters,
sisters.
whenever he
Same
had, even in your
situation for me.
situation,
Yeah.
whenever he got into something, who was there to bail him out?
Right,
And
right.
in that
It's
point,
the
he
mama,
never
it's the sister.
learned accountability because she was always there every time he fucking failed to scrape his knee to clean that shit up, and he never had to take care of his own responsibility.
I agree with you, but what I mean with women is women in every area, whatever your role is in that man's life, whether you are his mother, his sister, his girlfriend, his wife, his best friend, be more influential. Make that nigga, hold that nigga to a standard. I get tired of hearing mothers and sisters, in my case, a nigga do something wrong to a female. Then the female is blamed for the nigga being in jail. Like, oh, he beat her ass. She put him in jail.
She must have did something,
You put my son in jail, or you put my that motherfucker put himself in jail.
'cause you
So
raised a
at that
pussy.
moment, I'm talking to the mother. Stand up, step up your game and teach your son the right thing. Because if you keep aiding and abating him and making excuses, he gonna keep doing the same dumbass shit. And it's the same thing as a woman. Like if you know you want better for your life and you dealing with a dude and he's constantly taking from you, step up. Bye, nigga. Because there is some nigga who wants to help you to get to where you need to be. So move forward. Go through your emotional process, because it's an emotional process, but see better and want better for yourself. So when I say women step up, I mean whatever your role and position is as a woman in that male's life, step up.
I understand that now. Just because of the fact of, like I said, knowing who we've dealt with and seeing how the women in their lives made them the way that they are. They molded them to be that way, to feel like no matter what they did, they could do no wrong.
Yeah.
I don't want no pussy.
No matter what they did,
you know what?
well, I know that they go bail me out. I know that they gonna,
Right.
you know, they got me. They gonna have my back. I'm gonna call my mama. I'm gonna call my sister. I'm gonna call
And
my
then
auntie.
you gonna be the wrong one.
Right.
She wrong because she
wrong
called. She
'cause
did
that's
that
my
because that's
son.
my son.
Bitch, fuck you.
No, that's why your son is the way he is because you his mama. How about that?
You shouldn't have raised such a pussy and told him to be a man and quit fucking playing.
Yeah, I ain't never dealt with no mama's boys. Most of the dudes I date, their mamas be dead.
Nope.
I don't know how to feel about you saying that.
Aggressive topics.
Oh, I don't
we
mean
just
it.
be
I'm
we
not
be
just
done
I'm
had
just saying
it.
like they have to grow up fast because their moms died when they was little.
Well, most of mine raised
yeah,
themselves.
so it was like I ain't
they
got
don't
no.
know.
They
don't know.
know
They don't have
street
no.
like that's all they know is how to get out here and get it and make.
But
it happen.
they have other women in their lives.
In their
that
lives,
could've
right.
told
They-
them.
Well, yeah. I mean,
You being a bitch.
They learn. No, I don't fuck with niggas as bitches. Her feet was dirty.
You know what? So
Is
that's
that a
all the time we
mattress?
have tonight, folks. I hope you enjoyed listening to this special edition of Hoecially Awkward and hoping you will join us again next week. Once again, you can catch up on all past episodes on Spreaker, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, wherever you find your podcasts. Hoecially Awkward is available for streaming and download. New episodes dropping for you every Tuesday at noon. So until then, we gotta go.
I'm out.